Hello, this is Sarah at Vanguard Inc. and welcome to our series for vendor compliance. This is a multi-step process, which is why we've broken it out into a series. And the very first thing you're going to want to do is turn on your compliance within the system. So to do that, you'll click on your applications dropdown, go to Company, and under the Admin tab, click on Subscriptions. So there is a caveat in the system that you have to have multi-entity management configured before you can turn on vendor compliance. And even if you're single entity, it's no harm to just configure multi-entity as I'm describing here, because you never know when the company might grow and you might need another entity and you don't want to limit yourself. So this is in alphabetical order. Scroll down, find M, go to your multi-entity management and click on Configure. Within here, then you're going to want to tick Issue Separate 1099 per entity. For your restrict access, it's no harm to select all of these. Doesn't mean you have to, just gives you the option. In your account mapping plan, you will switch from basic to advanced. Even if you have advanced, you can do a basic mapping plan. And down here, you want to enable inter-entity transactions and make sure you have an inter-entity journal. So if you made changes there, you'll save. And I'm going to cancel out of it. And then, like I said, this is in alphabetical order. So I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, find my vendor compliance and toggle it on. If yours was off and you're toggling it on now, it might pop up and say, this might incur an extra charge. If you have a construction subscription, it is included, so it will not give you an extra charge. So you can turn it on, press OK, and then done. Next up, go to Company, and within still the Admin tab, we'll go into our roles. And I would assume that your user has the admin role. So I'm going to go into subscriptions for the admin role and add the permission for vendor compliance. But of course, you will have to update any user role that has to have access to vendor compliance. So within admin then, I'm going to go to my purchasing module, click on the permissions because vendor compliance is driven by the purchasing module. So that's where the permission is. And in here, I'm going to scroll. I think it's somewhere near the bottom and it's compliance setup and compliance records and check off all of them. Of course, to make life easier for yourself, you can always just click all up here and save. And then you save again. And the system should do a little update. But just in case it doesn't, it's no harm to refresh your browser to make sure that that takes effect. So now when I go into my dropdown, if I go to my purchasing module, I should see in my setup tab a vendor compliance and in my all tab a vendor compliance section. So that is just initial setup for your vendor compliance. And in the next video, we'll go through setting up your definitions and your types and our different compliance categories.